The COVID-19 pandemic is over 3 years old, and a classified report is now weighing in on the origins of the coronavirus. Yeah, and I remember covering this when this lab leak theory first developed during the Trump administration. I spoke with a senior administration official who said, no, we have to consider this as a possibility. And I remember Dr. Anthony Fauci, who was really the leading scientist during the Trump and some of the Biden years on COVID, saying, no, he really thought it was a virus that came from a jump from animal to human. And we just are seemingly stuck in this debate ever since. Do you think that this is going to change the debate? Where do you see it headed?
Well, first of all, Dr. Fauci now says, and I heard him recently, that he's open to both views, although he certainly tends toward the natural view. But what's happened, Jim, is that initially the theory was, well, it leapt from an animal host to a human being. And why was that? Because that's how it had happened before. But now we're 3 years into this. They've never found an animal, not one. And there's been renewed attention on the kind of research activity that was going on in Wuhan and the safety conditions under which that activity was being carried out, which is not high. And so the absence of an animal host, no one has ever been found, and study of Chinese academic papers and more knowledge about the kind of coronavirus research they were doing there with an eye toward finding out a vaccine, presumably, has focused renewed attention on the lab. So what we have now is circumstantial evidence, but circumstantial evidence that is tending to lean more in favor of the lab theory. What we don't have is anything like conclusive evidence of one or the other. And I don't think the jury's out on this. I think certainly the Congress is going to be digging into this some more. But I think there's more light that can be brought to bear on this, and possibly more information that the government has in terms of its analysis that can be declassified and made available to the American public. There have been more than a million Americans have died because of this.